Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep, and I mean into some of the most disturbing true horror stories that have taken place in the woods. These aren't just stories, these are true mysteries that have baffled investigators for decades. Cases with strange twists, bizarre evidence, and most importantly, no answers. These tales are not for the faint of heart, so buckle up and let's get started. Picture this. June 14, 1969, Father's Day weekend. The sun is shining, birds are singing, and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park is teeming with families eager to experience the beauty of nature. Among them is the Martin family, William, Wilda, their two sons, Dennis and Douglas, and two of their nephews. They decide to play a little prank on their dad, hiding from him as he took a nap near a popular tourist spot called Spence Field. The boys, full of youthful mischief, creep off into the woods, planning to jump out and give their dad a fright. But as the seconds turn into minutes, a chilling realization dawns on them. Dennis is gone, vanished. Imagine the panic, the frantic search, the blood draining from their faces as they realize this is no game. The boys search desperately for any sign of their companion, but Dennis is nowhere to be found. They alert the adults, and soon, the peaceful serenity of the woods is shattered by the chilling echo of search parties calling out Dennis's name. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and the search for Dennis Martin transforms into one of the most extensive in the history of the national park. Hundreds of volunteers comb through miles of dense wilderness, their hope dwindling with each passing day. The FBI is called in, tracker dogs are deployed, helicopters scour the vast expanse of the mountains, but Dennis remains elusive. The mystery deepens when a strange clue surfaces, a single piece of candy found some distance from where Dennis disappeared. It's the same kind of candy Dennis had with him that day. How did it get there? Who or what took it there? And could it lead them to Dennis? Adding to the intrigue, a witness comes forward claiming to have seen a strange, unkempt man in the woods around the time of Dennis's disappearance. This man was reportedly watching the children intently, his demeanor sending chills down the witness's spine. Could this be a random hiker, or was there something more sinister at play? Despite the relentless efforts and the tantalizing clues, the case runs cold. Years later, the mystery of what happened to Dennis Martin in the Great Smoky Mountains remains one of the most baffling and unsettling disappearances in the history of the United States. Theories abound, ranging from animal attacks to kidnappings, even extraterrestrial encounters. Some believe Dennis wandered off and succumbed to the unforgiving wilderness. Others suspect foul play, pointing to the strange man sighted in the area. But the truth, much like the dense undergrowth of the Smoky Mountains, remains shrouded in mystery. Dennis Martin, a young boy full of life, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions and a haunting reminder that even in the most beautiful and serene settings, darkness can lurk just beyond the trees. The Ural Mountains of Russia, a place of stark beauty, unforgiving weather, and, as we're about to uncover, unimaginable horror. It's January of 1959, the heart of winter, and a group of 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition to reach the peak of Dead Mountain, known locally as Otorten. Led by a skilled mountaineer named Igor Dyatlov, the group is prepared for the challenges of the harsh environment. But nothing could prepare them for what they would face on that mountain. Days into their trek, something goes terribly wrong. The hikers fail to arrive at their designated checkpoint, and concern turns to alarm. Rescue teams are dispatched, braving treacherous conditions to locate the missing group. What they find will forever be etched in the annals of unexplained mysteries. The hiker's tent is discovered on a slope, ripped open from the inside, as if something or someone desperately tried to escape. The hikers' belongings, including their shoes and warm clothing, are left behind, scattered around the campsite. The first few bodies are found a short distance from the tent, some barefoot, some wearing only socks. Their injuries are horrific: fractured skulls, broken ribs, and internal damage so severe it suggests they were subjected to an immense, crushing force. As investigators dig deeper into the mystery, the questions only multiply. What could have driven these experienced hikers to flee their tent in the middle of the night, in freezing temperatures, without proper clothing or supplies? And what kind of force could inflict such brutal, yet seemingly non-human injuries? Adding to the eerie nature of the case, some of the victims' clothing is found to be radioactive. And, perhaps most chilling of all, witnesses report seeing strange orange orbs of light in the sky above Dead Mountain around the time of the incident. The official investigation by Soviet authorities concludes that the hikers' deaths were caused by a compelling natural force, a vague explanation that does little to quell the speculation. The Dyatlov Pass incident, as it came to be known, quickly becomes a breeding ground for conspiracy theories. Some speculate that the hikers stumbled upon a secret military testing ground and were victims of a government cover-up. Others believe they were attacked by a creature unknown to science, a yeti perhaps, or something even more terrifying. Despite numerous attempts to explain the events of that fateful night, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most perplexing and chilling unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. The true nature of what happened on that desolate mountain slope, and the fate of those 9 hikers, remains shrouded in mystery, a chilling reminder of the unknown terrors that may lurk in the shadowy corners of our world. Deep in the heart of New England, where lush forests meet rugged mountains, lies a place shrouded in mystery and steeped in unsettling tales. This is the Bennington Triangle, an area in southwestern Vermont that has earned a chilling reputation as a hotbed of strange disappearances and unexplained phenomena. Our story takes us back to the years between 1945 and 1950, a time when the region was gripped by fear and uncertainty as people seemingly vanished into thin air, never to be seen again. One of the most baffling cases of this era is that of Paula Weldon, an 18-year-old college student who disappeared while on a solo hike. It was December 1st, 1946, and Paula, eager to explore the scenic beauty of the area, set out for a walk along the Long Trail, a popular hiking route that winds its way through the Green Mountains. She was last seen by a local man who noticed her walking along the trail, seemingly in good spirits, but Paula never made it back. Days turned into weeks, and as the search for Paula intensified, a chilling pattern began to emerge. Other reports surfaced of people vanishing under equally strange circumstances within the Bennington Triangle. Hunters, hikers, even a man riding a bus, all gone without a trace. The disappearances shared eerie similarities. Most occurred in the late fall or winter, and the missing persons were never found, despite extensive searches. Theories abounded, ranging from the plausible to the outlandish. Some speculated that a serial killer was stalking the region, preying on unsuspecting victims who wandered too far from civilization. Others whispered of ancient curses and malevolent spirits said to roam the mountains, snatching people away to realms unknown. Adding fuel to the fire, the area where most of the disappearances occurred was located near Glastonbury Mountain, a site steeped in folklore and rumored to be one of Vermont's most haunted locations. Legend has it that Glastonbury Mountain was once home to a Native American tribe who believed it to be a place of powerful spiritual energy, but they also feared the mountain, believing it to be a gateway to a dark and dangerous underworld. The legend claimed that a malevolent entity resided within the mountain, preying on those who dared to trespass on its sacred ground. Whether these tales hold any truth or are simply the product of overactive imaginations, they certainly add an unsettling layer to the already eerie mystery of the Bennington Triangle. Despite the relentless efforts of law enforcement and countless theories put forth over the years, the truth behind the disappearances in the Bennington Triangle remains elusive. The area continues to be a source of fascination and fear, a chilling reminder that even in the most picturesque corners of the world, darkness can lurk just beneath the surface, waiting to claim its next victim. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling stories. And remember, sometimes the scariest things are the ones we can't explain. Stay safe out there.